Back in here today. Today's going to be trim out day. It's going to take a lot of carpentry to get around these windows, but for now I think all I'm going to do is just go to here and I'll put some wood filler down here. May not be as much carpentry as I think. This is going to be an interesting little dipsy-do here. We'll just have to see how that works out. I think I'm going to actually do a 45 here to kind of, instead of just butt jointing. That wouldn't be cricket now, would it? So we're going to do this first, and then we're going to do the corner boards. And it was agreed that nothing else is to be done with the eyebrow thing. They actually loved the idea of coming down the edges to kind of match that detail there. So that was a good day. So worst thing is up there, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I guess next to nothing. I actually thought of putting another tile in up there and letting it kind of float down some, but I don't think I can do that. Maybe put a faux tile there somehow, but I think you end up going to just be chasing your tail on that. So we're just going to have to learn to live with it. So today's finishing that out, and the video where you see me set the toilet will be the last video, because that is the very last thing to do. So a lot more, not a lot more caulking, but more caulk. Oh yeah, and hang the door. That'd be nice on the bathroom and have a door there. So that's what we're going to do upcoming. A lot more caulk. Okay, so I've got that end cut like that, and that end cut like that, and I have to get it on there flat. So that's about as flat as I'm going to get it. So there's going to be a wallboard there, but then there's going to be some caulk. But that's I spent a lot of time yesterday on the router table and everything else. All this stuff is pre-painted, thank goodness. So just a couple of simple cuts. This is that MDF stuff. It's I don't like breathing it in, but anyway, there's our start right there. And okay, I feel like that's about as good as I'm going to get right there. And I'm not going to use staples. I'm going to use pins. Staples do a lot of damage, but in some circumstances you really got to have them. But let's see what I got on the small pin situation here. Okay, first piece. A wonderfully complicated piece there. So I am digging that. That is really pretty. So that's the way that's going to look. And I think it'll fall down. I don't want anything to happen to it wrong. And then I had to cut one of these long ways. I had to cut like 1.5 inches off to get under this window. And I'll have to do that again after I get this going. I'm going to start going this way so I can get this complicated matter settled. But there you go. Nice overhang. Let's go for it. Say, I love that. Okay, it rocked it in a little too much, but that's okay. It's just a couple of millimeters. But there's that piece down there. I don't really mind that ledge. I tried to, you got to be careful nailing here because if you hit the tile, that ain't going to be good. Alright, so let's start going this way. Okay, well I got that piece in. Some fancy cut, not too bad. It's pretty ugly actually, but it'll be alright. It'll have to be. I just sort of piecemealed around that. That's about all I can do. Let's put a piece of tape there because I use clear silicone to hold that. I think I'd feel better if that bucked out a little bit more. Maybe not. Alright, well, that'll be fine. Okay. Now, I think we can kind of go for it. Now, you got to remember when you take your radial saw and go this way, you don't get 45 degrees. case in point. So I'm going to try to, that was my little test piece to get my level here. Whoa! Could buy some more white caulk for sure. Okay. Well, let's go here next. Okay, now that corner's done. Now we got to make this long run here. This is going to be the longest run in the place. I'm going to try to make it out of one piece. And so I got to cut ends off. I'm just going to have to keep nipping until I get that 45-degree cut there. Must have taken about 10 cuts to get this right where I want it, but that's before and that's after, and it'll actually just stay there. So, alright, we'll just tack that up and then keep going. Okay, it's all done. This is the last piece. And that's as good as I could hope for there. Remember, there are corner boards going in there. Just kind of make sure it's straight on the bottom. And then that's it. So it looks pretty crummy, but I'll take it. That's behind the door too. Got to remember that. You know, who cares? You know. Okay, there's two of the corner boards, and okay, well, it's okay. They're just corner boards. Now these will be different. These won't be a little shorter. That's right. Hope. This is gonna, it looks terrible, but it'll look better in a minute. It's the caulk sponge in here. Anyway, seems like whenever I get down there I run out, but I've got all this caulked in. It looks good, and not doing between the walls and the trim here because it's too hard to tape. But some people feel differently, but that's okay because they can feel differently because I don't have any more caulk. So, gotta go get some. I think I'm gonna get 2 more tubes. The clear caulk's gonna go between the tile and the baseboard. That'd be tricky. Like I say, that's gonna be one of those get some tape situations because you don't want to end up smearing the silicone all over the floor because it's impossible to get up. So anyway, that's about 99% of it. It sounds very acoustically pleasing in here. Alright, well, let's go. I'm putting a new air conditioner compressor in. Daphne already done it, actually. So I'm going to go check, make sure the vacuum held, and put some Freon in it. But for now, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for spending time with me, and we'll think something to do later. We're gonna keep going. Like I say, when the toilet goes in, that will be the end of it. That'll be the end of this project. On the inside. Now I do have hardy plank siding to do, but I ain't gonna worry about that anytime soon. Tyvek's up. That can sit there for 10 years sometimes. It's just fine.